All right, y'all requested more slow cooker recipes over the summer to beat the heat, and I'm gonna deliver. Today we are gonna make a stuffed pepper, but it's a stuffed pepper with a twist, as it's a Tex-Mex style stuffed pepper recipe in the crock pot. It looks so simple. We don't have to brown the ground beef. We don't have to pre-cook the rice, nothing like that. We literally stuff these peppers in this crock pot and we are ready to go. I'm gonna bring y'all along. Let's get started. The first thing that we have to do is prepare our peppers, and it can be any color bell pepper. I just have orange and yellow here, and I've already washed these. Just gonna pat these dry really quickly, and we'll get started on that. You need a quantity of 4 peppers. So the first thing we'll do is cut the front portion off here with the stem, and then we're just gonna cut around the edges of those seeds to get that seed out of there. Pull that out. And then anything else in the center that you want to try to pull out, you can. That looks pretty good. That's kind of what you want. And we're going to reserve this part because we're going to be chopping this up. So I'll set this to the side. We'll try that again. Again, we want to cut the stem off of the pepper. There we go. Set that to the side, and we'll cut out the seeds. We'll just pull that out. This one had a little bit of seeds on the inside, so I'm going to shake it off near my trash can here. And then you can see how this doesn't sit very straight. Actually, let me pull out some of these insides here really quickly. And you can see how this pepper doesn't sit very straight. So what we'll do is kind of shave the bottom to try to level this up a bit, like so. And then that sits a lot better. Now we're going to take these leftover tops and we're going to trim around the stem to be able to use the rest of this pepper. Just finely chop these. And then we'll place these in a bowl. And we'll do that with each one of this leftover stem parts. Yeah, just look at how much pepper was left over on those areas that we cut off. It's quite a bit. All right, so the next thing we want to do is chop our onion. We'll need 1 yellow onion for this recipe. I'd always heard that if you keep the end on one end of your onion, it's less likely to make you tear up. So it kind of works for me. Just a little tip there. We're going to be adding the onion in with the same bowl as the peppers. To my peppers and onions, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of oil, and 6 cloves of garlic that I've already minced. We're just gonna toss that around a bit. And then this will be going in the microwave for about 5 minutes to soften. While our veggies are in the microwave, we're gonna go ahead and shred our cheese. We need about 5 ounces of Monterey Jack cheese. So I will shred that now. And I love this cheese shredder. It is so easy to use. The next thing that we need is 2 teaspoons of chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. Okay, that looks good. That should be more than enough. So we'll kind of set that to the side momentarily. We'll want to get a mixing bowl. And to that mixing bowl, you'll want to take 1 slice of white bread and just tear it up into pieces. To the bread, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of milk, as well as a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. And then using a fork, you want to mix the bread with the milk, mashing in, trying to turn it into like a mushy type paste. Our peppers are done, so I'm going to remove those from the microwave and we'll add those into this mixture. I ended up cooking the peppers for about 6 minutes. To this mixture, we're going to add about a cup of our Monterey Jack cheese that we had pre-shredded. You want to add 1 cup of frozen corn. Next, you want to add in your chipotle adobo. You need about 2 teaspoons. I'm going to say that's about 2 teaspoons. Lastly, you want to add in your rice. You want the minute white rice is what you want to use for this recipe. And you'll need about 3/4 of a cup. Now we're going to add in our ground beef. You need 1 pound of ground beef. Okay, and using your hands, you just want to kind of blend all this together. And that ground beef kind of getting that mixed in with everything. All right, before we stuff our peppers, I'm gonna do one last thing. I'm just gonna use this everything seasoning from Auntie Nono's and season this up a little bit more. I just love this seasoning. This is totally optional, not required by no means. If you want that seasoning, I get mine from Amazon. But that, like I said, totally optional, not a requirement. You could just use salt and pepper. I just enjoy that seasoning. Now time for the fun part. We get to stuff our shells. So we'll take our first shell here and using the spoon, just gonna stuff these peppers full. You actually want them to come out over the top a bit. It looks perfect, y'all. We may have enough for 1 more pepper, actually. Let's see. Looks like we have enough stuffing for another pepper, y'all. So I'm gonna prepare another pepper really quickly, and we may be able to fit up to 5 or 6 in this crock pot. We'll see what we can fit in here. Looks like there's enough stuffing here for 6 peppers total, which is really cool. So to our crock pot, we're gonna add a 1/3 cup of water, and then we're gonna gently place our peppers in here, trying to make sure that they stay upright. Don't know that we're gonna be able to fit that 6th one. We'll see. That should be okay. Okay, now we're just gonna take the remaining Monterey Jack cheese, sprinkle some of this on top of our peppers. Then we'll cover this and cook this on 4 to 5 hours on low, or 3 to 4 hours on high. All right, y'all, it's been about 5 hours, so our stuffed peppers are done. Let's take a peek. Ooh, those look delicious, y'all. It's been smelling so good all afternoon. What you think, honey? They look delicious. Awesome. So we're gonna plate these up and we are gonna do a taste test for y'all. And we have a special surprise for y'all at the end, a special guest on our show tonight. Sweet.
Let's see. Go ahead.
All right. All right, y'all, time for our favorite part of the day, time for the taste test. We'll let my honey go first and then we'll let Jacob go. All right, go, honey. And then tell everybody what you think. They smell so good.
Yeah, it's really good. The peppers puts a nice taste to it. The meat's nice and tender. I really like it. It's
Yeah,
really good.
1 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
A 9, okay.
Yeah, I'm putting a little bit of salt on mine, and then it'll be a 10.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead, Jake.
All right.
And then you got the pepper. Pepper, I guess, adds a little bit of sweetness.
I like the corn. The corn gives it a good flavor.
Oh, see, he noticed there was corn in there.
Oh, I didn't even notice there's corn in there.
That is good. My favorite part should be the sweet potato.
He loves sweet potatoes, y'all. And I like them baked. I like sweet potatoes whenever I bake them instead of doing it any other way because it just brings out the sweetness.
Good.
All right, well, I cannot wait any longer. I'm gonna try this. Pepper is so tender, so soft. I agree, that's really good. I would say it needs a little bit of salt like you said. I think with a little bit of salt it would be perfect. I agree with you, a 9. You guys have to give this one a try, super easy. If you like stuffed peppers, you are gonna love this recipe.
Bye, guys.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us today. We are so very grateful for each and every one of you. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. We'd love for you to join our YouTube channel. Please comment below with any recipe suggestions that you have, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.